Hi, I'm Jessie Ammett, your host of Valley News Now, and I have in studio today Bailey Brooker from Girl Scouts Dakota Horizons, normally in Sioux Falls when we do our little updates, but I'm so glad to have you in Fargo.
Thank you. So good to be here.
So what are you in Fargo for?
So we are going to schools to chat with girls about Girl Scouts. The younger grades especially haven't really heard of us yet.
Yeah.
So just kind of sharing the message, and we do have a couple events this week that we're inviting all the girls to.
Cool. So you go to the schools, get to tell all the girls about it. So when your kids come home and say, I don't know, this cute lady came and she told me about Girl Scouts, it really happened.
Yes.
And sometimes you would wonder when your kids come home from school. And then the events that they're invited to, tell about those.
Yes, so we have a couple events this week at our office here in Fargo, over kind of behind the Red Lobster.
Yes.
So we have one tonight, Thursday and Saturday.
Okay.
And we're going to have fun activities for the girls to get hands-on. So we're going to have some Botley robots.
That's so cool.
Stomp rockets, and then Gravitrax, which are, you kind
Wow,
of
what is
build a
that?
little roller coaster for a marble.
Okay.
So some engineering, hands-on activities. And then the grown-ups can come and learn more about Girl Scouts, how to sign up, how to volunteer, kind of what the
it's
girls
all
will do.
about.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's a whole get to know Girl Scout event, just
Yes.
what it says. Okay, I love this. Then the girls are occupied and also finding out about Girl Scouts while the parents get to ask those questions, you know. My favorite question is, how much does it cost?
Yes, so Girl Scouts is $25 for the year.
For the year. I mean, I just
Yes.
think that is the best news ever for a parent. $25 for the year.
And we do have financial scholarships available, so we never want cost to be a factor of if you're participating or not, so we always have scholarships available.
Yeah, so that is, I mean, that's awesome too, and that's a really cool thing that's available as well. I'm going to go to your Facebook page, and so Girl Scouts Dakota Horizons, and Dakota Horizons is just the council, and there's many councils all around the United States, and so here is today. I had to think for a second, what day are we on? So this is tonight, 5 to 7. So perfect. I mean, either maybe just on your way home from work, or if you've, depending on your schedule, there's time in there to do some supper and come over, or come over first and then get something to eat after.
Yes, you can stop by anytime. Probably just takes, if the girls are having fun playing with rockets, it takes a little bit longer, but
Sure. I mean,
just wanna
okay,
come.
stomp rockets. What is that?
So it's on the ground, and there's a kind of a balloon.
Okay.
And then you put a rocket on a like a pole sticking out, and you stomp on the rocket, and it shoots out.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it's kind of, we're doing some STEM activities this year. We used to do
Very cool.
slime.
Yes, so a million years ago, I got to do a lot of these when I worked for Girl Scouts, and we made slime was the big thing at the time.
It was a big thing until last year.
Was it really?
We were still doing it last year.
And it's so great because it's, it's a science activity, it's chemical reaction, and I definitely did it enough to know that the water has to be warm, and I mean, or was it cold? It has to be a certain temperature. I remember
never
that.
got very good at it.
Sometimes there was definitely a couple of times where it's like the slime did not slime. No, but
Yes.
it was. I'm kind of glad for you because it's fun, but it's also really messy.
It's fun. The kids get to take it home and they love it, but
Yeah.
the robots and stomp rockets will be fun too.
Oh yeah, way fun, way fun. And you just had a cool event this weekend that I got to be around for, your big event, which stands for Believe in Girls. And it's a huge community event. I should have pulled up some pictures, but our meteorologist, Lisa Green, was there.
With the green screen?
Yes,
I love
with the green
that.
screen, yep, and teaching the girls about green screen technology, and then also talking about meteorology. And so it was a blast. I mean, you should have seen some of these girls get in there and just, okay, I got this. And they're just giving the weather forecast.
love it.
It was amazing. So Girl Scouts always, sometimes I think people think cookies and camps. What's the other? I feel like there's 3 C's that we say.
Cookies, camps, and crafts.
And crafts, yep. And it totally is those things, but it's also so much more.
So much more.
Yeah.
Yep. So we use cookies. Obviously, they learn a lot of great skills, but they also use those funds to fuel their other activities and their other adventures. So they sell cookies. They not only learn skills, but then they get to go horseback riding or spend the night at the zoo or all these other
all
amazing
the fun things. And they really start to take some pride and ownership in earning those for themselves, which as a parent, I mean, you just love the fact that they respect the value of $1 and that they earned their money to go to camp, and then it makes camp so much more meaningful too.
Yes, and you can save up some of that money. We have a couple big trips coming up through Girl Scouts for traveling. I know you traveled with Girl Scouts.
I did. Again, it's been a million years already, but I got to go to London with girls. It was unbelievable. So where are you guys going now?
So next year, we're going to Scotland and Ireland.
Oh, come on.
And then Then 2025, we're going to Savannah, Georgia, so the birthplace of Girl Scouts.
Awesome.
And 2026, we just announced this not too long ago, we're going to New Zealand and Australia.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it's about a 10, 12-day trip. So you girls can start saving
my
up. It
goodness.
is for the older girls, so if you
Yep.
stick with it, save up some of that cookie money.
Do you remember the age? Is it 15 around
I
there?
believe it's 14.
14. Okay, so 14 and up. But really, my daughter saved up, and then unfortunately it was the COVID time, and so our trip got moved around because of that. But they can really earn their keep and earn their money.
Yes.
And I tell you what, that trip, you will not get any of this, like, I don't think I really want to go, because they have invested
Yes, they
in
work
that
hard for that.
activity. Yes, in that camp, whatever it is. So what a great opportunity to see what Girl Scouts is all about. I'm going to hop back over to that Facebook page just real quick so we can talk about the other days that you're doing it too. So tonight, but then also,
Yes, we will also be there Thursday night.
all right,
And
here.
so the same time, 5 to 7 at our office over in Fargo.
And so I don't think a lot of people know either that we have a Girl Scout office right in Fargo. There's not one in every single town in the world, and so that's kind of special.
I think we have one Thursday or Saturday morning.
Wow, okay,
As
Saturday
well.
morning.
Yes, I think.
Oh, thank you. They're all just right there.
So we
There
know
you
girls
go.
are
I should've
super
let you
busy with
drive.
activities this time of year, after school, dance,
Right.
gymnastics, all the things. So
Yep.
if you can't make it tonight or Thursday, we have one Saturday morning.
Awesome. So hopefully that works in everybody's schedule. If it doesn't though, but they're still interested, how can they get in touch with you?
Yes, so you can join Girl Scouts anytime. These are just our great parties we're hosting to get girls a little bit hands-on right away.
Yeah.
But you can join anytime. We have our website up and running, gs.dakotahorizons.org. So you can join anytime.
Cool. Yeah, we have people walking through our newsroom, so we were a little distracted there for a minute, but that's what it's like being in the newsroom, which is kind of fun. Yeah, so gsdakotahorizons.org.
Yes.
Anytime you can call. I mean, they're the best. I don't even know if I want to call it customer service because that feels like almost like a bad connotation with it. It is the best customer service. The people who answer the phone have like been Girl Scouts for a million years and are just actually care to answer your questions and get your
Yep,
problem
they'll get you
solved.
solved and get you on your way.
Yep, definitely. And I can't, I guess, encourage you enough to check it out, both as an adult and as a child. And so, even if you don't have girls in it, we need mentors and
volunteers.
Volunteers for events, and you will never have as much fun as you have at a Girl Scout event.
Yes, I agree. They are fun. Even now, I joined a couple years ago as a Girl Scout for the first time.
Oh, really? For the first
Yep,
time?
yeah.
Okay, so you can speak to that. What's your experience been like as an adult Girl Scout?
Honestly, looking in, there's so many more moving parts and there's so many different activities for the girls to do. You don't think about how big of organization it is and all the work
Right.
that goes into these amazing programs and the big events and all the things that the girls get to take part in. It's truly amazing.
It is, and it really does make a difference. I mean, having that all-girl environment where they just feel it's just different. It just
Yes.
takes out this the factor of like, I don't know if I want to raise my hand. They just kind of all go for it.
Yes.
And they learn how to try a lot of things. They learn how to fail at stuff and know that that's not the end of the world. And either maybe I'm going to shift and try harder, or maybe that's not my thing, and I'm going to try something else.
something else. We got all the options. So whatever you like outdoors,
Yep.
indoors, STEM, a lot of STEM activities now.
Yeah.
So kind of a little of
I
something
know.
for everyone.
I like to say there's a badge for that. You remember when people would say there's an app for that? It's like there's a badge for everything.
Most definitely.
Yeah, and if there's not, there's a create your own badge.
Yeah,
So
probably.
you can do that too. Okay, awesome, Bailey. Anything I forgot about before I let you run back to your crazy day running around at all the schools saying hi to the kids?
I don't think so. And if we haven't gone to your school yet, we are doing them throughout the week. So if we haven't hit you yet, we'll probably be there in the next few days.
Okay, and then you were mentioning the digital flyer.
Yes.
And so that's in, maybe you just want to tell them what to look for if you're looking for some more info.
So I know West Fargo schools, they have Seesaw,
Okay.
which is their flyer system. So we did send our flyer out through Seesaw, and that went out the beginning of the month.
Okay,
And
awesome.
then in the Fargo schools, we did a printed copy that I believe went out beginning of the month as well. So it might
Okay.
have been from last week, but it should be in there.
So it's at home in that pile of your kids' papers that you've been meaning to go
colorful.
through. Is it colorful? That's always good to know what to look for. It's colorful. So check them out, Girl Scouts Dakota Horizons, and then at our office too, which is, like you said, behind Red Lobster, kind of behind Aldi back
Yes,
there.
kind of back there.
Yeah, nice big space. It looks small from the outside, and I don't know how, but inside it's a tremendously giant space that we have a lot of fun in. So
Yes.
Thank you so much,
Thanks,
Bailey.
Jessie.
I appreciate it. Look for her. And again, one more time, we've got recruitments Tuesday, tonight, Thursday, and then Saturday morning. Check it all out at gsdakotahorizons.com. And I'm Jessie Emmett, your host of Valley News Now.